I want to tell you guys a story here. This is the story about how I went from basically struggling, nobody wanted to talk to me. The truth is, I was drinking on the weekends, I was going out, I didn't even have a girlfriend, nobody wanted to do business with me, and I got to a point where the truth is, I just wanted to give up. There's no reason that I would want to get out of bed and put myself through the pain and misery that I was putting myself through. It would be like waking up, banging your head against the wall, not getting paid, and embarrassing yourself all day long. Can you imagine? Not physically hurting yourself, but mentally, every single day, just beating yourself down, beating yourself down, beating yourself down. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why isn't this working? What is it that's allowing all these people around me to succeed, and yet I'm just fucking failing over and over and over? Why is it that nobody wants to talk to me? Why is it that, all I want to do is drink on the weekends? Why is it that I can't even meet a freaking cool girl? Why is it that I have zero money in my bank account at the end of every month? I was overdrafting my bank account on purpose so I could get money to go out and drink. That's how bad it was. And at one point, I don't even know what flipped it for me. I think what really flipped the switch was that I just got tired of it. I just got to a point where I said, this is just not working. And I reached out and I went and got some help. And the help that I got wasn't like medical help. It wasn't, go see a therapist. It was actually first, going out and getting sales training advice. And if it wasn't for me getting sales training advice, there is absolutely no way that I'd be sitting here right now in my own office doing about $1 million in sales with an absolutely amazing team. I have beautiful wife and kids, beautiful house in an amazing neighborhood, one of the top school districts in Pennsylvania. I can't ask for a better situation than where I'm at right now, other than maybe making another $200,000-$400,000 a year. I can imagine that would be pretty sweet. But it's not the negativity that I was dealing with. I'm not spending my weekends getting shit faced and waking up Sunday just feeling so shitty that I had to drink more whiskey just so I could get through the day. It's a slippery slope, man. So I don't know how much you guys can relate to this, but if you're at a point where you're struggling, it's not because of any reason other than that you don't have your mind right. You haven't learned the skills to give you the confidence to go out there and make money. And once you have some success, I'm telling you, it is addictive. You will get involved with more successful people. Those successful people introduce you to other successful people, and it's just like, it's like when you push a snowball up a hill. I always tell my reps, you're pushing the snowball up the hill, up the hill, up the hill, and it gets so freaking heavy. When you get towards the top of that hill, it's about to just push you back down the hill, and you're just going to end up like a cartoon in the middle of the snowball with your legs hanging out the whole way down the hill. But what happens is if you can push through that last bit of toughness, whatever it is, you need to just have that last bit to push through. And when you're throwing up everywhere and you're at the end of the marathon, how do you push through that last mile? That's pushing the snowball up to the top of the hill. When you're at the top of the hill, as soon as you get that snowball over the hill, that thing starts freaking rolling, and it rolls fast. And that's the payoff. The payoff is when you get to the snowball to the top of the hill. Most people never get to the top of the hill. How are you going to get to the top of the hill? So I do a lot of training myself. There's a program that I believe in and a company that I believe in. I'm going to put a link in this video for you guys to take a look at it. It's a training program platform that companies can use. So if you have a company and you want to train your people, or somebody that would be interested in this, I'm going to put a link down below. It's going to send you over to, basically a video that's going to talk to you a little bit about it. There's absolutely, no obligation. You don't have to put a credit card in or anything, but click the link and take a look at this. And whether you do training with a training company, you do it internally for your business, you got to get your guys trained up. You got to train yourself. And a program like Cardone University is on a similar platform to what I'm talking about. It's actually the same platform, Lightspeed VT. And I just think it's an amazing opportunity for most companies to be able to utilize a training platform. Training is something that you do. It's not something that you did. You need ongoing incremental changes for growth. I didn't grow and just push the snowball up the hill and all of a sudden it rolls down the hill. It took me years of, digging my feet in to get that ball up the hill, working on my muscle, which was, cold calling places, getting in front of customers. So, like I said, check out the link below, and, I'd love for you guys to follow me along on this journey. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel, and hit that thumbs up button. Let me know what kind of topics you guys would like to see. But as it relates to sales, you're not far from where you think you need to be. I mean, you basically are just pushing the snowball up the hill. But if it's at its hardest point, that's how you know that you're getting closer to success. So if you're extremely uncomfortable right now, if you're in a position where every day you wake up and you just feel like, how are you even going to get the work done? It's just at its hardest point, there's going to be a light at the end of that tunnel. There's success right on the other side of that door, right on the other side of the door. So just push through the door and come out on the other side, because that's where the money's at. All right? So click the link and subscribe, like the channel. I'll talk to you guys soon.